It's undeniable that live service games have been a highly contentious topic. When successful, they can become cultural icons generating billions in revenue. So naturally, your favorite game publishers are chasing the live service dollar, and we've seen miss after miss after miss. I myself do not really care for these games, but I'm also no stranger to playing games with a low player count, so recently I decided to jump into some of these struggling games and see what state they're in. First up is Destruction AllStars, a PlayStation Studios funded title from Lucid Games, where it mixes on-foot parkour segments with car combat under a hero driver aesthetics dressing. Some might remember this title was supposed to be a premium-priced PS5 launch game at $70 USD. It was then delayed and put into PlayStation Plus. The game launched February 2021 and only saw one new season in May of that year, and since then, it's been abandoned. So the last time I played this was actually not that long ago, because this game had a problem with matchmaking. Like, people said, oh, hey, the matchmaking's been broken for like a long time. So I guess they fixed that. But when I went to check it, and that was like a few months ago, I could not get into a match. Straight up. Alright, I believe that keeps matchmaking, so I could just kind of surf around this menu here. This is definitely a very bright, colorful looking car combat game. Very much a hero driving style game, I guess would be the better way to put it. And, you know, I never minded these characters. They're very animated. This one I remember too, because this lady does this. She goes... She does a little ditty. This one's very, hee gamer, bathwater style, e-girl, Twitch, emotes, donations, sub for sub, I don't know. Am I hip? Am I cool? Like, is it the children that are wrong, or is it me? I fully understand now, like, I'm the dickhead that's, like, in love with PS3 and under nowadays. There is a story mode. I could play the game, but I think it's important to remember this has been matchmaking for 3 minutes. I can't get into a match. Let me see if there's a boosting session on PSN profiles. It seems like the game still has problems. Like, even people are, like, they're trying to coordinate getting into a match, either with invites or without invites, having enough people for, like, solos, and it just still is not matchmaking them together, like, as recent as of this year. For whatever reason, the game has basically, I think, no chance of being a thing. I don't know. Like, it's donezo. It's miraculous that, like, the game's still listed. You can buy it. Also, the cosmetics and everything are still on here, too. The shop is working. I imagine you can spend money on it. But for the time being, like, you just can't play the game, it seems. Next up is Foamstars, from developer Toylogic and publisher Square Enix. Foamstars is a PS4 and PS5 exclusive that launched February 2024 as a premium title for $30 USD, but was also available for PS Plus Essential members until March. The game then went free-to-play October 2024 and concluded its final season with major updates in January 2025. So for all intents and purposes, the game has been put down by Square. Ooh, baby. Time to get foamy. I can lather us up. Foamstars! Hey, I never even played this before. In fact, you'll be shocked to learn I have not played most of these games. Okay, guess I gotta do a tutorial first, right? Okay, very basic controls. Am I in Vegas? What the fuck? Oh, that guy looks funky. Okay. See what's going on here. Got the premium tier, got some cosmetics, got some new emotes. But I gotta select my Foamstar. I don't really feel like this girl. You know? I'm not a Soa kind of guy. I feel like I'm at the Honeybee Inn. I don't know. I guess I'll go with Gwyn. I'll be marked as a beginner until you gain more experience. Okay? Play casual, party 3 times, player level of 11 or higher. Good lord. What if I can't even play enough to get into the other modes where there might be players? That would be problematic. Look at that view. It's probably the best thing the game has going for it so far. I'm a sucker for a view. Hey! Cool. Alright, that took like, what, a minute? 2 minutes? Oh, well, that wasn't so bad. Okay, yeah. Beginners. Oh, yeah, here we go. My first match of Foamstars. Let's do it. Love the vibe. And I got a trophy. We're out here foaming it up. Come on, go get him. Get him. Look at this. I'm a natural. I should have been playing Foamstars all along. Alright, what happened? What's this? Win an award. Hell yeah. Oh my god, I got like 5-6 bronze right away. When? Cool. You know, just I'm just getting a little foamy out here. Just Foamstar things. Come on now. You know what it is, baby. Hey, my Suicide Squad's ready to... All my queued up crap is ready to go. Got some energy stones. Diamond chips. Oh yeah, 2B collaborations. God, 2B showing up in everything. New season underway. Aren't they done? This live service stuff where there's like 18,000 recommendations. Or like news items to go over. Alright, the store. I have 41 diamonds. Oh, this is just straight up money. Just straight up $7 a piece. This game feels like a pachinko machine. What is going on? I did one match and I've gotten 18,000 notifications about things. Alright, it doesn't take that long to get into a match. At least for casual. Like the very first casual. Which does imply like new people are jumping into the game. Moving on to Harry Potter Quidditch Champions, which came out September 2024 for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series S, X, and PC, and in November, Nintendo Switch. Developed by Unbroken Studios and published by Warner Bros., the game also launched into PS Plus Essential, but is still a premium-priced game at $30 USD. The game received criticism for not being tied directly to Hogwarts Legacy and making notable changes to the Quidditch game itself. Looking at SteamDB numbers, the game struggled at least on the PC version, with 24-hour peaks on the weekend hitting a little over 100 players. Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. Let's see how this goes. I'm not a Harry Potter person. Take my data. Take advantage of me. Do I have to? Yes, a WB Games account is required. Ah, you mother... Who am I? The two guy options that I think best fit me, their hairline is too good. I thought it was... Oh, another trophy? Complete a career challenge. Ah, crap, I gotta do more tutorials. I got it. I've played Harry Potter on PS1. I know what I'm doing.
Potter's seen the snitch.
I don't fully understand what is happening.
How are you feeling on that broom?
Like a fucking natural.
Brilliant.
Casual, pro. Alright, we'll try crossplay first, which means there's, in all likelihood, a decent chance to get into a match. Just got out of the tutorial. I'm feeling fresh, froggy. Oh. Well, those are people. These are my teammates? Well, I'm in now. Alright. I'm in. I am playing the game. Warm-up ends. Boy, I'm going to be absolutely useless. Oh, I have it. Crap. Well, how impressive would that have been if I had actually, like, made a goal? I got it! Shit! I have the ball for like all of 3 seconds. I've got it! I'm trying to be a hero! Shit. It didn't take very long, did it? I just passed it because I didn't want the responsibility. I think that was good. I think that was like an assist, basically. Was that an assist? Yes, it was. That's what that felt like to me. I'm like, I don't want the ball. Whoa, this is a close game, people. Oh! Snitch caught. Snitch appearing, okay.
Can anyone see where the snitch went?
I haven't seen the fucking thing once. I'll be honest with you. Pass the rock, baby. Give me that goal. I'm so set up. That's fine. I'm fine with that too. This game's kind of fucking good. I'm getting into this shit. I don't even like Harry Potter. It's over. Now I'm going to turn off crossplay now. Let's see how many PlayStation players we can find. Alright, coming up on 3 minutes, and I cannot get into a match with crossplay disabled. Well, even though it's been only 3 minutes, I think it's safe to say when you disable crossplay on this game, on a Saturday night, no less, it's not exactly easy to find players. Another WB game is MultiVersus, developed by Player First Games. This crossover platform fighter saw a ton of iconic WB franchises fight against each other in the standard Smash Bros. Formula. It ran open betas in 2022 to 2023, with a formal free-to-play launch in May of 2024 on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series S, X, and PC. The game initially saw a successful player turnout during the beta period, but since then has struggled to maintain more than a few hundred players on PC. In January 2025, the end of support was announced for Season 5, and then the following month, WB closed the developer, Player First Games. And then, May 30th, 2025, the game would be delisted and online functionality shut down. I was completely unaware of that during my initial first play session that took place May 24th. MultiVersus. This game actually had a huge player count when it came out, and then, like a lot of other games, came crashing down. There's about 400 people on Steam right now playing, but depending on crossplay being disabled or not, it still might not necessarily be super active. You know what? I don't. For now. Just to see, if I can get into anything on PS5. Oh, hey, look at that. That wasn't bad. Oh, just me and this one guy, huh? Man of Steel wasn't even that good. Do we either of us know what we're doing right now? That's what I'm curious about. I feel like if this was any other person, I would be getting my ass beat right now. Two idiots just button mashing near each other for a few minutes. This is what the match is. Is this like a child I'm facing? Okay. Goodbye. Hey, it's my first match. So I know you. Let me see if I can find somebody else. How do I unlock other fighters? Fucking Agent Smith's in here? I don't think I've ever looked at the full roster of this game. Gotta love the Iron Giant. I don't think I've ever seen that movie again ever since I cried as a kid. LeBron James. How do I get her? I got her? Just like that? Oh, Daddy! She was free! Hell yeah!
Bunny, ready for action.
I'm gonna do 2v2 for now. Crossplay disabled, 2v2. There we go, match found. Not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say there probably is a few hundred players on PlayStation 5 as well. I think the core issue is simply that, when you've only got a few hundred players on, that might be fine for a really old PlayStation 3 game with some basic matchmaking and servers or maybe private servers. But, you could be doing stuff like that, no problem, all day, every day, and there's no real pressure for that game to be anything more than that. But for games that are in the 8 to 9 figure ballpark and they have to be maintained with all this new content and there's this pressure for them to be continuously monetized, we all know what the issue then becomes from that point forward. She kind of plays like Eddie Gordo almost. I love it. Is this for the simps? The easy people? Because that's me. Crap. Ah. Well, you know. See, that was just right away. Different names, too. But it's as we said before, a few hundred players on a weekend is not enough. Not for WB, obviously. But a lot can be said about WB and the turmoil they've been in lately. Dude, I am just getting rinsed. The best I can do is throw a basketball from a distance. Let's try the Wacky Weekend. It's the game mode Wacky Weekend. It's where everybody's playing, right? Everyone's getting wacky on the weekend. So am I. I mean, I don't play games like those almost ever. It took about a minute to get into a Wacky Weekend. I was getting a little worried there for a second. Okay, so Jeremy plays. It is interesting too, like these kind of experiences, like, you know, you can always tell like who's put time into the game. These games just they f***ing live off, they thrive off the cosmetics, the progression, all the little goodies that you can customize, and so those usually stick out pretty well, don't they? What the actual F? This is wacky. Some of them are huge. Come on. Shit, shit, shit. Yeah, buddy! I mean, Jeremy was on my side, and it kind of looks like they play a lot. Oh, hey, Jeremy's in my my lobby. Did I give you permission to do that? We doing duos here? Already up again? All right. I made a friend. Let's rock and roll, Jeremy. You and me against the world. Skull and Bones is next, developed by Ubisoft Singapore and shipped in February of 2024 after numerous delays and a troubled development cycle. The game is an offshoot from the naval battles in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag and was in development since 2013 and then got a formal reveal in 2017. Since then, it's been delays, scope changes, an alleged budget of over $200 million, being labeled a quadruple A game from Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot, abandoning PS4 and Xbox One versions, and coming with a $70 price tag alongside the in-game store, Battle Pass, and seasonal updates. Since then, the game has had a peak player count of 2,600 on Steam, and nowadays is typically in the few hundred range on a 24-hour rolling basis. Skull and Bones. I'm actually playing a trial right now because in a few days, this game is going on PS Plus Extra for the Days of Play promotion, which that's not necessarily going to save it, I think, but it's still something to bear in mind that I'm playing right before it maybe gets exposed to a wider audience. We all play by the same rules. I will play nice, play fair, and play safe. I always do. It's the other people I don't trust.
The golden age of piracy.
Piracy? You wouldn't steal a boat, would you? Well, this is neat. How is this guy still not dead? These are direct hits. Would this fucking boat die? There we go. My doubloons! I need a good hat. Something that's cool, gives me a sense of confidence, and something that's really going to impress all my shipmates. I need something that's really going to inspire hope in these trying times. Okay, okay. The Yarnum hat? Yeah. Jesus, what the hell happened to me? Purchase the collection? Well, what about just the hat? Oh, wait, so of course the Yarnum hat is gold. Crap, I can only afford silver. Oh, the pimp hat's kind of nice. I can get this, right? Buy and equip? Hell yeah. Just my fucking hat. What the hell is this? Is this a player? At the old blacksmith there. Alright, very cool. Now, if I were to turn off crossplay, would this guy just vanish in front of my eyes? Crossplay. So if I turn that off, redirect it to the main menu and leave the group. Okay, so obviously I'm going to get kicked off. Well, I already saw one person before I even set sail. So now what I want to see is PS5 players.
Ah, cannons! Their reliability will serve you well.
Thank you, I turned off crossplay. Hey, that's a PlayStation player right there. What's going on, homie? Found one person, found two people. Come on now, they out here talking smack about Skull and Bones. Is there a way to, like, see, just, like, a general lobby or something? Can I see, like, all the names that are in here right now? Same world. 16 online. Okay. I'm guessing 16's, like, the max. Weapons are enabled. Your ship is no longer protected. Ah, shit. So you're saying PvP can start coming in. Playing a little shanty, too? Okay, okay. As I was trying to kill all these guys and looking really embarrassing, I found another player just sailing the 7 seas. Hold on, I gotta make a friend. I'm gonna hang out with my new buddy over here. They are sailing their ass off, though. They're going really fast. Oh, we doing this? All right, I'll help you, too. Take this motherfucker out. Let's take out these boats together. Oh, what is this, like plunder? I can steal this? Oh, okay, that's just a hazard, I guess. So what can we do together? Can we, like, hang out? Can I get on his boat? Oh, look at that! Look at that, he's plundering! I'll manage some of the loot. I'll take this loot for you. Yeah, I'll take this stuff. Oh, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this. Fire muskets. We are looking outnumbered, my man. Oh, he's leaving the scene. He literally left me to die. I feel like if this came out 10, 15 years ago, I probably would like it and enjoy it more. But my problem with Ubisoft games is always those like super cinematic trailers, and you know damn well Ubisoft games don't ever look even remotely close to that. Excuse me. So I dislike that part of Ubisoft games. I really wish they were a little bit more honest with their initial unveiling. It does take a while for things to happen in this game. It doesn't really move fast. Alright, we made it back. Made it back for mission 1. Thank you, thank you. Completed, like, one thing. I can see what they're doing here. Oh, what up? I think it's just, you know, it's not for me, and I think that's the conclusion a lot of other people came to. Another WB failure is Rocksteady Studios' Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which released February 2024 on PS5, Xbox Series S, X, and PC. A sort of spin-off and follow-up to the single-player game Batman Arkham Knight. The game centers around 4 supervillains in a third-person shooter co-op gameplay setup, and it can be played solo and does have a plot line, but heavily encourages multiplayer PvE and has featured seasonal updates with endgame content to play. It wasn't until Season 4 that the game finally added an offline mode, and support for the game has already ended as of January 2025. The game was a premium $70 release, but went into PS Plus Essential in under a year from launch. The game has always struggled to see success, faring a tad better than other games here with a peak player count of 13,000 on Steam, but nowadays it can barely hit 100. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. There's like 100 people playing right now. Okay, choose squad member. Kinda like Deadshot the most. That one felt the most intuitive to me. Okay, so I guess I'm like still in the tutorial, obviously. But, I mean, it is known that you can do single-player content. Or rather, you can play alone. So it doesn't necessarily have to be something where you play with other people. Okay, now that I'm finally done with all that, we can try and find people. Start a public session with other players using your current matchmaking preferences. Sure. What are my current preferences? Story, Kill the Justice League. At the same place as me? Well, I don't know about that. Battle Pass. So there's like a... What is the Battle Pass for? Just cosmetics? Oh, good lord. Switching to multiplayer will transfer your session. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Like, I can't imagine I'm going to have that many people that are right at the very beginning of the game. Right, so it took that long to, like, get into the server? Really? That's how long it took? And now it's like somebody could join if I'm... Like, if they're playing. Boy, there's a lot going on here. Alright, I've tried single player for like an hour straight. I mean, I'm still early in the game, obviously, but I've had the lobby open the entire time and nobody came in, so I'm going to try and jump to the season of Deathstroke and see if that's where anybody is. Because, good lord. Okay, I've got bot energy going on here. Yup. Match with other players looking to complete the day. Yeah, like the daily, yeah. The daily normal. Still bots. I've had crossplay on too. It's weird, like there's at least like 100 people on Steam. I don't know what game mode they're playing. I mean, surely if people are still on this, they're doing all the whatever sort of end game content there is left. And I guess I'm not really, either I don't have access to it or I just can't, it's just not showing up. Like I chose this. Easily our most lively game here is the recently released FragPunk from Bad Guitar Studio and publisher NetEase. The PC version came out March 2025, and PS5 and Xbox Series SX versions just a month later in April. FragPunk is a free-to-play 5v5 hero shooter that has this unique spin where players choose these cards before a round plays out. These cards are random but offer certain buffs to you and your teammates. So far, during the game's second season, it's been generally received well. There's definitely some criticism for its microtransactions, but otherwise saw a 100,000 peak player count when the game debuted. Since then, it's come down to 5,000 or so players on a 24-hour basis, give or take. So obviously FragPunk is not dead, but it's, you know, struggling, arguably to a point where maybe there's concern that this game is going to go down a very similar path that a lot of other live service games end up going down. Having said that, let's at least give it a try. I'm looking for a match. I found a match.
Outpost.
Good old-fashioned hero shooters. I can't even provide good commentary because I'm kind of just playing a hero shooter that's still got plenty of life in it. I guess that's the bigger question. A game that's got a few thousand players online during the weekend. It's like, yeah, that sounds very good. But is that enough to maintain this over a long period of time? How am I actually, like, doing well? Like, how? What? What? How did I get 3 kills? What is going on? Is there like skill-based matchmaking? Is that what's happening? They're not bots, right? Surely they're not bots. Am I playing with bots? No way, right? Well, you can use any sort of display name, so. KD 10-1-3. How was I the best person? How? I'm finding it so hard to believe I was the best person. Like, I would love to think I was actually that good, but I'm not. Alright, here's where the actual sort of, the real play comes in. Damn it, that would have been 6 kills. Ooh. Yep, 4th. I'll take 4th. I mean, I kind of have to, because the game's over. But, you know, I had some decent runs there. I like this game. A guy who hasn't played hero shooter and FPS games in a very long time likes the first one that he plays. News at 11.